Okay, next we're going to talk about ISO. Now, ISO stands for International Standards Organization, and they're the main governing body that sets the sensitivity ratings for the camera sensor. So ISO is the sensitivity of your camera sensor to the amount of light that is present. Now, a higher ISO, a higher sensitivity, a lower ISO, a lower sensitivity. Now, because of higher sensitivity, your camera will be sensitive to every bit of light present. You will get a brighter picture. And the lower sensitivity, it's not really going to get much light in your picture because it's not that sensitive to light. The problem when it comes to ISOs is if you increase the ISO, you also increase the amount of noise or grain that's in your picture, just because you increase how sensitive your camera is. Now, say you're in control of a dam. Now, if you increase the amount of water that goes through your dam, you'll also increase the little pebbles that might go through, the bits of sticks that might go through. And that's the same thing with ISO. If you increase the sensitivity, you're also letting other things in your picture that you don't want. A small ISO, you have it in bright conditions where you don't want your cameras to be that sensitive to the light, else it's going to get a suntan. And if you use a low ISO, you will get sharper images because you won't have that grain. And then the other side, if you use a large ISO, you'll have a lot of noise in your picture, but it's good for low light conditions. So going back to the auto mode, if you put your camera on auto and then you choose the night settings, it basically increases your ISO, because if you're in a low light situation, you need your camera to be really sensitive to every single bit of light present. Again, this is good in places like cathedrals, where you really just have loads of candles and ambient lighting around. So when you're taking pictures, you really want to work with your environment and then make your camera as sensitive to the light in your environment as possible. Now, again, a quick quiz for you. I want you to just say these two pictures, is it a high ISO or a low ISO?